May I ask everybody to take a seat or go to the back so we can start? We're going to keep it short and sweet. The photographers, please, at the back. Come on. Παρακαλώ, οι φωτογράφοι πίσω. Κύριε Πρόεδρε, αγαπητοί φίλοι, ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies, thank you very much for joining us. This is the 7th time we're doing this, 7 years. I can assure you the first ceremony 7 years ago was a much more low-key affair. Everybody was very skeptical, everybody didn't know what to expect. We managed to find 5 businesses, 5 business winners the first year. We carried on. I think we're a bit of a barometer for the climate, the political climate in Cyprus. I'm delighted to say this year we had 4 times more applications than the average of the first 6 years. I think the climate has helped a lot, but also the fact that we promoted the award, we opened this space which is available for bi-communal meetings, and we call it the bi-communal cafe. And the fact that this year I've decided to open up the definition, redefine, if you like, the concept of bi-communal cooperation. So we have some very interesting winners. You're going to hear from them later. There are 30 winners this year, 300,000 euros. Next year, I've already pledged €500,000 for 50 winners. So I can't possibly ask all of you to speak, but I've selected a representative group representing different categories. They're all here. They're going to say a few words. And then I'll ask all the winners with their oversized checks to join me outside for the family photograph. But before we get into that, I'd like to ask President Anastasiadis to say a few words. Thank you.
Excellencies, dear Stelius, dear members of the business community, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to be present here today on the occasion of the Stelius Bi-Communal Business Awards 2015, an award ceremony which I believe we can confidently call an institution, given that it takes place for the 7th consecutive year. In essence, the Stelius Bi-Communal Business Awards are firmly established as an annual celebration of bi-communal cooperation and creative interaction. First and foremost, allow me to express my sincere appreciation to Stelius Philanthropic Foundation for its resolute efforts to contribute in promoting common business endeavors between Greek and Turkish Cypriots entrepreneurs. Through these actions, the Foundation is playing an invaluable role in facilitating much-needed contact and rebuilding the socio-economic bonds of the two communities of the island, which existed for many decades. Often, numbers speak louder and clearer than words, and the Steli's Philanthropic Foundation is a living proof of this caveat. Since 2009, over 1.2 billion, it was to be nice here, but 1.2 million euros has been awarded to some 40 bicommunal teams in Cyprus for the implementation of various business projects in a diverse range of sectors. This year, the Foundation will offer 300,000 to 30 bicommunal teams, and within the next year, as it is already announced by my dear Stelios, the amount of grants will be increased to €500,000 to be allocated to 50 bicommunal teams. The remarkable record number of applications that the Foundation has received for this year's awards, 4 times more since last year, is a tangible proof of the genuine, tenacious desire of the people of Cyprus, Turkish and Greek Cypriots, to re-establish and further advance their socio-economic ties and cooperation. The impressive outreach and success of these awards should come as of no surprise. Greek and Turkish Cypriots collaborated and co-created successfully for decades, providing that their common denominator, their Cypriot identity, and their common desire to prosper together are strong and lingering. My presence here sends a clear message that the Republic of Cyprus remains sincerely committed in supporting such bicommunal initiatives which can support our efforts on the negotiating table aimed at finding a comprehensive settlement that will end the unacceptable status quo and reunite the country and its people. Rest assured that the government and I personally will spare no efforts in offering any assistance deemed necessary to further their objectives. Dear friends, the significant benefits associated with the Greek and Turkish Cypriots working together will be greatly amplified once a settlement to the Cyprus problem is reached, not only as regards the economy, but particularly in fulfilling the aspiration of our people to live peacefully and create together once again in a European country that offers them an environment of peace, stability, and of economic growth. Since May, we are engaged in a new round of negotiations for a comprehensive settlement to the Cyprus problem. While there is certainly an improved climate and some progress has been achieved, significant challenges remain in important aspects of the Cyprus problem. What I would like to stress is that to once again assure all Cypriots, Greek and Turkish, that I remain strongly committed to work tirelessly to overcome challenges and to reach a settlement on the Cyprus problem. The positive climate must be maintained, and this requires self-restraint from all sides and the avoidance of public negative statements. At the same time, the climate must be reinforced with tangible progress on the negotiating table. I wish to once more reiterate that to end the unacceptable status quo and the anachronistic division of our country, we should demonstrate in a concrete manner resolve and commitment, negotiate in good faith, goodwill, and in a sincere manner so as to reach a settlement on the agreed basis of the relevant Security Council resolutions, the high-level agreements of 1977-79, the agreement of 8 July 2006, and the joint declaration of 11 February 2014. It is my deep belief and my personal vision that a viable solution to the Cyprus problem on the agreed basis and in line with European law values and principles is the sole means for our country and its people to reach their full potential and prosper in a modern, secure European state that safeguards their fundamental freedoms and human rights. I'm adamant in my conviction that the EU constitutes the best safeguard and guarantee of human rights and fundamental freedoms of all Cypriots, as I have already stated. The European Union, which since 2004 is the common house of all Cypriots, is a union that played a catalytic role in healing the wounds of a war-torn Europe and in creating the conditions for peaceful coexistence and prosperity. Dear friends, dear compatriots, in concluding, I would like to once more congratulate Stelios and his philanthropic foundation for upholding and promoting the values of peace and reconciliation in our island through promoting island-wide business cooperation between Greek and Turkish Cypriots. My congratulations are also extended to all the entrepreneurs awarded today, who through their joint ventures actively and practically advance the principles of our common interwoven future in a united Cyprus. Thank you. Ευχαριστώ. Και σεγγύρ Ederim.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. President. I'm not sure I should take it as a compliment. We've been called an institution. So thank you very much. I hope this is the second year you've been with us. I hope we can look forward to your ongoing support. I have to emphasize this is a non-political event. It's a non-political association. We're all friends here. I think we found a very effective way of communicating and cooperating between the two communities. I've also, for the first year, reached out and invited the leader, Mr. Akinci. He couldn't be here, but I hope to meet him tomorrow. I've discovered we have a common link from the past. He was born and raised in the same street practically as my mother in the city of Limassol. So we're both Lemeshani. As you are a Lemeshanos, I know, Mr. President. So I'm sure we'll find some common ground, and hopefully with everybody's support, this will carry on every year. So, I don't want to keep you for too long. I'm going to ask 5 or 6 of the winning teams to come and say a few words. Now, you promise you're going to keep it short, okay? No long speeches. All the winners win the same thing, which is 10,000 euros. I've selected this group because they're representatives of different categories. First of all, I'd like to recognize Nikos Vasiliou, who is the longest standing applicant. He has applied every single time, every single year for the last 7 years. Nico, congratulations, you won after all. Stand here. So, award for persistence, 7 years in a row. Then, and I have to say with different partners, isn't it? So, yes.
Right.
He shopped around.
Variety is the spice of life.
No, he hasn't won. This is the first time he's winning. So I'd like to ask Emre and Haris, who won in 2011, so it's 4 or 5 years ago, to tell us how they've been doing in their business. They're in the construction business. They do aluminum frames, windows, and doors. So Emre and Haris, come and say a few words.
Mr. President, Your Excellencies, as a professional engineer, I have in the past built many bridges, designed and built many bridges. But if today I have
Closer to the microphone.
to name the greatest bridge builder, bridge designer and builder that I have ever met in my life. I will point my finger to Sir Steli. His contribution in breaking the barriers of mistrust through cooperation in the business level and in the social level, I dare to say, is tremendous and is perhaps the biggest catalyst that we have in promoting the reunification of the country. Thank you, Sir Steli, for the award. Emre will say a few words about what they're doing. I thought
Thank you.
Would be
We have to keep it
appropriate.
short, but maybe Emre can say a few words. Yeah.
So, you are not only a serial entrepreneur, a serial philanthropist, but also a serial bridge builder.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Emre, keep it short, huh?
I would like to thank to Sir Stelios and his foundation for the award. It's an honor to have this award for the second time. We have been collaborating with Mr. Galaziz since 2008. It's in these 7 years, as two engineers, we build up trust, I believe. And on the other hand, the biggest challenge that we face is to break down the customers' psychological barriers. We believe that Stelios Award, with its support to collaboration, can help to change mindsets. Thank you.
Thank you, Emre. Thank you, Emre. The next speaker, I'll ask to say a few words, has approached the problem in a very innovative way. She has applied twice with two different partners. And I thought that that's a good example that bi-communal cooperation can be one to many. So she's going to win twice this year. So Aydin, can you come and say a few words? With Kostas and Nicoletta, yeah.
Yes. First of all, my wish is actually for all people of the world to have good schools, good education, health systems, hospitals, good job, meaningful jobs, and no wars. I'm reminded that we are in the Middle East and we also have suffered through wars, and that on our doorstep we have people, even if you have a good life and you are well off, you get bombed with the jets, and then you lose all that and you end up either at the bottom of the sea or in places like Cyprus and elsewhere seeking a new life. Within that context, I'm really very happy or appreciate that there is a Stelios Hajiranlu who's supporting some of these refugees and poor people. I am reminded that he has a door on the other side and feeds a number of people here. Well, that's the macro. The micro is that I appreciate to have a first, to have two projects, and both my passions. Cycling, my cycling partner is Kostas. I've known him for 5 years. And we've been cycling across Nicosia, joining the city, not half the city cycling. We insist on crossing barriers. And that's what I really appreciate in Stelios. He has ingenuity, vision, stamina, and he pushes against barriers. And I'm very happy that he's actually creating that as an example for us. And then I have Nicoletta, who I've known for 10 years, a fantastic singer, an academic in Oxford. And we're doing the literary agency Cyprus because we feel that the literatures of Cyprus should be known across the world. We want a Commonwealth or a Nobel Literature Prize winner also from Cyprus. And that's our work. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Something I'd like to point out, I do that every year, is that I have to do the judging based on photographs very often, before I meet the applicants. And it's always difficult to tell who is the Greek Cypriot and who is the Turkish Cypriot. So remember that when you actually see the winners. Forget the names and the other characteristics. We're all the same. We look the same. Exactly, as the Italians don't say. We have the Italian ambassador here. Una faccia, una razza. Exactly. The next winners I'm going to ask to come and speak represent the arts. Remember, I wanted to widen the definition. So we have a theatre company, the Satiriko Theatre and the Nicosia Municipality Theatre, Kostas and Yazar. So here are the arts represented.
Ben Stelios Vakfı'na teşekkür ederken bir şeyin altını çizmek isterim.
I've been asked to translate. While I would like to thank the Stelios Foundation, I really want to emphasize something.
Stelios Vakfı alarak değil, vererek iki toplumun yakınlaşmasını ve barış kültürünün oluşması için çaba harcamaktadır.
The Stelios Trust is actually, by giving and not by taking, is struggling and he is contributing to the bringing of the two communities together.
Kıbrıs sorununun temelinde de vererek çözüm vardır, alarak değil.
At the bottom and at the base of the solution for the issues around Cyprus, the main target is to give and not to take.
Stelios Vakfı'nı örnek alarak masaya oturdukları zaman almaktan ziyade hakka, adalete, eşitliğe ve insanlığa dayalı bir vermeyi ilke olarak kabul etsinler.
When they sit to negotiate, they should take the example of the Stelios Foundation and to have the principle of giving in terms of humanity, dignity, justice and fairness.
Bir de sevgili Lellos Dimitriadis'i burada gördüm. Yıl 1987'ye gittik. Satirgo Tiyatrosu'yla Lefkoşa Belediye Tiyatrosu kapılar kapalıyken ilk kez iki toplumlu teması başlatmıştı. Sayın Akıncı ve Lellos Dimitriadis'in desteğinde.
I've just realized that Lellos Dimitriadis is in the audience.
87.
In 1987, it was the first time that those the Nicosia Municipality Theatre in the north and in the south, in with Lellos and Akıncı, were the first to bring together and support that.
O tarihten beridir biz Satirgo Tiyatrosu ve Kostas Kafkaridis'ler hiç aralıksız barış kültürünün oluşması için çaba harcamaktayız.
Since that date, with Satirigon and Kafkaridis Theatre, the theatre of the municipality of Nicosia have been putting great efforts to work together.
Sayın Anastasiadis, yapacağımız oyunu, Kıbrıs Rumca Küstüm Türkçe Kırıldım oyununu bütün orta dereceli okullara, liselere izletme sözü verdi. Bu proje onun için hazırlanmaktadır.
Mr. Anastasiadis has given his word that the play sorry, can you hear me? Can you hear? No. Is the sound
Biraz daha yakın tut.
Can you hear me? Okay. Mr. Anastasiadis has given his word that the play, I've translated this poem and I've forgotten exactly how, the way I'm upset or I'm sulking in Turkish or in Greek, this play will be shown in all medium schools across the island, or will be performed.
Thank you.
Son olarak Stelios Vakfı'na çok teşekkür ederiz. Bütün ödül kazananları da kutlarız. Sağ olun.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll take over. I have three more winning teams to invite to speak. I will invite you on two conditions. First of all, you're not going to talk about me, okay? This is not about me. These people want to hear about you, okay? So I take the gratitude and the thanks. Talk about yourselves. And the second one is keep it short. And I have to respect, it's very hot in here. We have a timetable to meet. We'll finish the speeches, go outside, take the family photograph with everybody, and then our guests can be excused. So the fourth winning team I'd like to invite represents another new category, if you like, sport. So we have Tanya and Nazo that are involved in rock climbing and yoga on the beach. Sounds very good. Tell us about yourself.
Yes, okay, I'll try. Hello everybody, I'm Tanya, I'm from Southern Cyprus, I'm a computer engineer and a rock climber.
I'm Nazo, I'm from the northern part of Cyprus, I am a food engineer and a rock climber.
So our story goes back in 2009, where we met in a Greek island, Kalymnos, where we both went for a rock climbing trip.
The climbing community in Cyprus is quite small, so we both heard about each other, but we never met. So we got to meet in Kalymnos, and since then our friendship, our climbing ship, and soon to be business partnership developed.
So what about climbing? Climbing is an amazing sport that develops joy and builds up trust. Trust between people.
You have to trust your partner on the other end of the rope if you want to climb with peace in your mind, and that's where yoga comes into everything. Yoga brings the peace with the climbing. So with climbing we got to explore different parts of our island, and we had a new vision through the climbing.
So in 2012 we both decided to quit our jobs as engineers, and we decided to follow our dreams and our passion about climbing. So we both became qualified in climbing and yoga, and here we are today building up a business, Climb Mediterranean, from zero in Cyprus.
Climb Mediterranean is a unique business because we just started from scratch, and it's two business women, Turkish and Greek Cypriot, promoting climbing and peace through climbing on our island.
So this winter we will be on Cyprus teaching climbing and yoga, and we invite all of you to come and on our website.
You can follow our activities, our upcoming events from our website, climbmediterranean.com.
Excellent. Great plug. Thank you very much.
We would like to thank Steli.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A good entrepreneur never misses an opportunity to plug the business. So there you are. You're all starting yoga and rock climbing. The next category is music. So I was delighted when Larkos and Hatice applied. They're known as Kyprogenia, which is a music band. I don't know how many of you have heard of them, but I was even more delighted when I decided that since the application, in the last 2 months, they actually got married. So, Larko and Hatice, please come and tell us a few words.
Hello, it's Hatice and Larkos. We're a couple for 1 year now, but we got married officially 25th of July. We have a band called Kyprogenia. This band exists from 2004, but it's updated because of
Closer to the microphone, yeah.
because of too much bass. Because of Hatice, it's updated because she sings in Greek Cypriot and Turkish Cypriot dialect. As you know, there are some differences from the Greek and Turkish. Kyprogenia, I do the arrangements or Cyprus traditional music, and we invite outstanding musicians, Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots, 10 musicians usually, to make some nice concerts. Our last concert was in Athienu, but we had another concert in Othello Tower and in Gondea in North. What are we going to do with this prize? Thank you.
Are you going to sing for us?
I told her, but she didn't decide. This, we were in the studio.
Guitar player, isn't it?
She can sing a cappella like this.
You are a guitar player?
I play lute and guitar and some other black instruments. So, I'm going to release a CD with two newspapers, around 15 to 20,000 pieces. They will go for free to people because of this prize. So,
Good.
thank you about this.
Thank you so much. Doya semisti bordasu ya semimu. Thank you.
Thank you. What a great story, eh? The last one is my favorite category. I'm going to call it the category of life. So, Michalis and Sukran not only got married a couple of years ago, but they actually have a son now. So, Dennis, I believe, is one of the first bicommunal babies since 1974. And I think they definitely deserve this award. It's the ultimate form of cooperation.
Right. Hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. We, not only me and my partner, but everyone here today receiving an award, we are the living example that when there is a will, there is a way. There is no problem in Cyprus between people that love their island. Me and my wife love our island from north to south, west to east. And we live in a way trying to pretend that there is no limits, and really there shouldn't be any limits. Our award is above all symbolic. All partnerships between the two communities, and not only, either at political level, business level, or personal level, like me and my wife, should be based on the same values as a wedding. Values like honesty, commitment, loyalty, generosity, peacemaking, sacrifice, respect and appreciation. That is how we move forward, and that's why we should always keep moving forward. For the common good of our country and for the opportunity of creating the best possible future for our children.
Hi everyone. Sorry for my voice. I'm so excited. It's not my original one. Even though it was very tough and hard at what we have been going through, if I have any other chance, I would do the same thing with him and for him. So thank you, and thank you, Sir Steli.
Thank you, Chef, and you go up. Thank you very much, everyone. I would now ask all the winners, and Mr. President, okay, we go outside, we take the family photograph, and that's the end of the ceremony. Thank you very much. Thank you. Come this way. Somewhere else.
Πας να πάμε σε αυτοίωρη. Πας να πάει.
Τον Νίκο τον θυμάστε που είναι το Σέλιγκιο. You send a representative to the sailing. We're going to stand here. Let's do it here. Ποιος το μεταφράζει στην προβολή, τελείωσε. Thank you very much.
Baba sen de çek. Çekti? Bize yardımcı olun.
I think we should take a picture here. Coming soon.
Yes,
Come here.
That's the same thing.
And it's ready to fall as well.
Yes, of course.
Anyway, thank you very much.
It
Thank
was
you.
a pleasure. I hope it will work out.
We'll work
What do you
together.
think? Definitely, and we will try our best to be functioned as you wish dream.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So this will be the second bicommunal cafe. We need to get the necessary permits, so don't expect anything tomorrow. It will take, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. We'll see how long it will take to get the permits,
Let's
get the
the
approvals, and get the renovation done. And it will be the equivalent building to the one you've just been on the other side. So the second bicommunal cafe. Thank you for being here.
So you need some nice approvals before start.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much as well. Ne yapıyorsunuz?
Do you have the keys? My mistake, I think he was tired with his back.
What is your vision?
The equivalent of were you at the other place? Yeah. So, you know, don't expect a luxurious cafe. It's a simple cafe. And we'll also operate the program called Food from the Heart, which is the program we have in the mosaic is exactly the same as the other house.
Ah.
It needs a bit of work, huh? Yeah. Needs a bit of work.
Still not really a bad condition, I would say. Around the.
This is characteristic Cypriot building.
Definitely.
If you look at the mosaic on the floor, it's exactly the same as we have on the other side upstairs.
It's a very classic.
And the utilities, the toilets and the kitchen outside, eh?
Outside.
Yeah, different building. Be careful if you move around, eh? You don't want anyone to trip. I think we should do yoga lessons.